welcome back to the workroom for this week's catch-up. I'm so glad you stopped in. I'll keep it short and sweet because I know you guys have lots and lots of things to catch up on and do both inside and outside. Can you smell the grass growing, the fresh cut grass? Now, me neither. We're probably 3-4 weeks away from being able to do that, but man, I have spring fever in the worst kind of way. I cannot wait for all the green and the lovely to come out and be a part of our world, and I'm sure you guys are feeling the same way too. But so while we still have 3 or 4 weeks indoors, we might as well make good use of our time. So what have I accomplished here in the workroom? Well, I have completed 2 pot holders, which I absolutely love. Now, this is going to be an upcoming class on our YouTube channel, so stay tuned. I hope that you will check that out because, again, it is part of our series of scraps, and I'm going to show you yet one more method of what to do with that scrap fabric. Remember, don't throw it away. You've paid for the whole piece. You just need to be inspired with what to do with those little pieces. So then we had this pot holder here where we took the backing fabric and we brought it to the front to create the binding that goes around. Just a new technique, something fun, something different. I got this one finished, and then I finished 2 more pot holders with the traditional binding. They are machine sewn on the back. But they are all ready for farmers market because I need to get ready to fill our booth with lots of stuff. And this year I'm going to do some pot holders because I don't know, I need to do fast, simple, and easy and control some of these scraps that are coming in the house. Beyond that, farmers market, let's talk about it. What else do we have? Well, we have in the works another rug. This one I think is going to be really, really pretty. I can't wait to show you guys what that one turns out like. I really like it. It's going to be a good neutral. And then because, you know, we cannot be boring, that is just not in my wheelhouse. We have this. I keep them in bags so they don't get all knotted up. They were nicely rolled up, but you know, I've played in them, so... Then we've got this one that's going to be a lovely rug. You know, I'm in that spring fever. I need that green with a little burst of color for flowers. That one I think is going to be beautiful too. And then we have something a little different. This one has browns with soft blues and rust. And yeah, you know, I think this is going to be a beautiful rug too. I can't wait. So, and I have one more to get ready. Now, this one, sorry, I have an itch. This one just screams beach to me. I mean, we've got teals, we've got the aquas, we've got, oh, you know, this one just screams, let's go to the beach. I wouldn't mind that either. If you can't have spring, go to the beach. Go to the beach. Okay, so I've got 4 rugs in the works and they just need to be finished off, and then those will be ready to go to Marketplace and Etsy and all that good stuff. Then I had all of those cut 2.5-inch strips put together. So I'm not going to fold this out all the way. This is a queen size quilt, and if I do that, then it's going to take the whole space and blind you all. And I'm going to wait until I cut it apart and either do a new technique with it or monogram it or word it out or, you know, whatever I'm going to do with it. But now this one is as far as it's going to go until I come up with a reason to keep going, or a technique I want to try, or a recipient that I'm going to give it to. Then I have this one, and I equally love this one. Maybe I can open this one out just a little bit farther for you guys because you can't really see much. This is a full-sized one, and again, this came off of that cut scrap pile that you guys saw last week. But it's as far as it can go. And again, it needs a technique. It needs an accent. It needs something to make it beautiful. But now we have this that we can work with, and it's all set and ready to go. And usually I keep at least 10 of these on the shelf in varying colors. A, because it helps me manage my scraps and keep those piles down. B, it's a fantastic brain dump for me. I can sit at the machine and I can either record my thoughts or I can just think and let things fly. But either way, I can get all this stuff that's percolating up in my head out of my brain. And at the same time, I've done something productive and it furthers me on my creative process. So I have lots of choices. Now this one's a lap size, so it pretty much, just so you can take a look at that one too. So I've got 3 out of the 4 done. I did end up combining 2 of those piles to make one large sized quilt, because I did want to have a queen in the pile, because you know, I have weddings that come up, I have birthdays, I have really tall people in our family and friends, and I want to make sure that they're covered in snuggly. And so yeah, I like to have varying sizes. I like to have varying colors on hand. And that way, when I need a quilt really quick for somebody as a gift, all I have to do is think about how I can personalize that quilt for them. And then I take these backgrounds that'll match the colors I have in mind, or the theme that I have in mind, and then I can cut it up and finish it up in an afternoon, throw it on the quilt frame, have it done in a day, sit and watch TV that night and bind it, and then I have a gift that I can give out to people. So I'm really excited about that, and that's what I do. So it helps me manage my scraps, it gets me ready for the next creative process, and it gives me a quick gift if I need one. And it's much easier to hang a bunch of quilt tops in the closet than it is to have boxes and boxes of scraps laying around. And I love scraps, and I have to thank all of you who have given me such glorious scraps lately. I'm honored and blessed, and thank you, because I'm so excited. I can't wait to get in there and dig in those boxes. But next, what do we have coming on? Oh, I have to tell you, I have 108 wide backing fabric in this glorious shade of green, so it's just in time for floral quilts and grass quilts and just green quilts. And it's such a fun, maybe I can get it closer, it's such a fun print. I really like this. I think it's amazing. And I needed a backing fabric for my shamrock quilt that was made out of scraps. So you guys are going to see that one pretty soon too, now that this fabric came in. So I'm excited about that one. And then I guess to finish it up, I've been making lots of samples that I can't show you yet for an upcoming class that we have on April 8th. It is our straight out of line ruler class, and this is the ruler. I'll take that off so you can kind of see it. I don't know if you have one of these, if you purchased one of these, or if you think you might want one of these, but the straight out of line ruler is amazing. It is a great way to use scraps, pre-cuts. You can even do yardages with it, and you can go anywhere from 4 inches to 10 inches. It's just the perfect ruler. It's fast, it's quick, it's easy, it's simple, and it's a lot of fun. So in our class on April 8th, it goes from 9 to noon, and we're going to teach you everything you need to know about the ruler, a basic beginning pattern that you can do, and then when we have our guild meeting, which is from 1 to 3 following, we've got a break in there for lunch, and then following that guild meeting from 1 to 3, we're going to be doing a trunk show of all the things that you can make with this straight out of line ruler. So I encourage you, if you don't have anything to do that day, join us, get inspired. It's really fun. If you're looking for an afternoon guild, the Material Girls of Sauk County is a wonderful group of women who are creative and funny and loving, and it's just a great group to belong to. So if you're interested and you want to find out more, just go ahead and private message me, and I will gladly give you all of the information on all of the above. Now, I have maybe 4 more spots left in the class. So if it's something you think you want to do, get a hold of me quick before it fills up. Anyone can come, it's not a problem. But other than that, I think that's our week. So next week, after we do our weekly review, then I can reveal some more of the samples and stuff that I was working on this week for our class. So, or no, it'll be in a couple weeks because I can't show you before the class. So it'll be after April 8th that you guys will get to see all the samples from that. And yeah, with a stroke of luck, they can be quilted and finished and everything else. And yay, I like that. Done is good. But otherwise, what else do we have going on? I think that's it. I think that's what we've got going on this week. I'm so glad you stopped in. Thanks for paying attention to me. You can see I'm still working on my sunrise over the horizon quilt. My sunrise kind of got stalled, but you know, it's going to get finished real quick here. And I can't wait to show you the finished product. So, you be happy this week, be creative, happy stitching, and I will catch up with you next week. Thanks. Bye for now.